to the Faith is Strength podcast. I'm your host, Matanel Mandel, and I am joined today by my son, Matanel Chai. Matanel, thank you for joining. The date of this recording is December 29th of 2019. The topic being a conversation with a 6-year-old. How old are you?
6.
Right. So this is a conversation with a 6-year-old. All right. So this is really exciting. This is going to be Matanel's first episode on the Faith is Strength podcast. He's really excited about it, right? And we want to talk about a number of things.
I will tell you.
I was thinking we're going to...
Can I please tell you?
You have to wait. I was thinking we should really start with some Torah. You know what the Torah is? You know what this is? This thing we learn and yes?
Yeah.
You know that little Rabbi Nachman book?
Yeah.
Because it's always good when you start any endeavor, especially an intellectual endeavor, that you start with Torah, right?
Yeah.
So if we take the little book that we learn, the little Rabbi Nachman book.
But Daddy, it's in the box that you already have that you're taking to Israel.
I already packed it away?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll skip that. We also wanted to talk about...
I'll tell you.
What did you want to talk about?
Why do ninjas use swords?
Ninjas, right? That's definitely a subject matter we want to cover. Ninjas.
The
I was
earth.
also thinking we could talk about safety.
And Earth.
Because did you know that there was an attack at a local show
How?
yesterday night
How?
in Forche? A guy came in with a knife and started attacking people. So I think safety is a very, very important topic, right? Do they teach safety in your school?
Well, I'm not sure, but kind of.
Do they have any safety drills?
Yeah, they have fire drills, but so that's how the rabbi teaches us. So in case if there's a real fire.
Are those the only drills that you do? Fire drills? Or do you do any safety drills just in case?
Yeah, that is the test. The ones that we do are just ones that we can get tested. But so if there's a real fire, then we can the rabbi would do it, and then we have to all come out.
That makes sense. Did you ever do any
What?
any drills where there's an attacker or you need to hide behind the door or under the table or anything like that?
No.
Okay, this is why it's a very important topic because you know what anti-Semitism is?
No.
It's when people don't like Jews, and it's growing in America, believe it or not. A lot of people who just don't like Jews, they don't like you because you're Jewish. And
Don't do this.
it's not good, right?
Yes, it's not good. But in Israel, they care.
In Israel, they what?
They do like us.
In Israel, there's also a lot of hate for Jews because the Arabs are there. But in Israel, I think they're more realistic about anti-Semitism.
But Daddy, there's more regular people than Arabs.
You mean more Jews than Arabs?
Yeah.
Yes, in Israel. But over here, people don't realize how bad the anti-Semitism is.
Yeah, but Daddy, you are gonna move to Israel.
Bezrat Hashem.
And then, but first you're going on a pilot trip.
Correct.
But you designed the house, but it will be built in a long time to be done.
Oh, one day in Yerushalayim, Ira Kodesh.
Yeah.
I'll build my dream house.
Yeah,
But not
but-
anytime soon. That's not in the roadmap
I know, but
anytime soon.
Daddy,
Relax.
some part is gonna be paused that you're gonna have to cut off. So you're gonna oh, okay, I'll cut this part off. But the straight part, there's the pause
What are you talking about? Cutting what off?
when you make it.
You have to talk into the mic. You mean when we edit the podcast, this episode?
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure it out, and then when there's pods, you're gonna what ones are the pods.
Oh, you're talking about the editing of the audio, yes. When we edit the audio, we cut out all the pauses.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's the straight one, just like this.
Right.
The straight.
So if we pause now for 30 seconds and then keep on talking, then I'll cut out the pauses. So there was an attack in a shul here in Wesley, and the thing is, everybody always feels like...
Oh yeah, I know that shul. There's a snow somewhere near. Oh yeah, my uncle goes there.
No, it was actually in Rottenberg shul, a different shul in Wesley, and a lot of people got hurt and they're in the hospital. So the question is, what can we do? What do you do if you're in a shul and an attacker comes in? What can we do to better protect ourselves?
Hide in a good place.
Hiding is definitely something that kids should do. So for example, if you're in a shul and there's an attacker, I imagine that hiding under the table or in a closet will increase your chances of making it out alive, because when an attacker comes in and he's irate, and he's going crazy, probably won't take the time to crawl under a table or to look in closets. He'll probably just go for the closest and nearest victims. Whoever's closest to him, that's who he's going to hit, right? So if you're under the table or hidden very well, then that's a good chance. Adults need to learn how to fight back, right? Especially if the individual has a knife and not a gun.
Especially if you're strong. If you got cut, you wouldn't cry, you just get banged. Or you can run off the door and push people and be safe.
Because if an attacker comes in,
you can hurt them so easily because you're very strong.
And there are multiple people. Because if an attacker comes into a shul and there's 50 people in a shul, doesn't matter if he has a gun or a knife. If everybody gangs up on him, yes, one person may get hurt or die, maybe even two, but you decrease the chances. But that comes with awareness and...
That's why mommies don't go to shul a lot.
That's not why.
Yeah, but sometimes they make shuls where only like mommies go and they make it go high, and only the daddies go low because it's much safer for the daddies.
That's actually an interesting point, come to think of it. I don't think that's why women's sections are upstairs, but maybe that does keep them a little bit safer so the men could die first.
Nuh-uh.
Hey, you never know.
But, like, you're very strong.
I am physically pretty strong, but when a person has a weapon, the dynamic changes. So it doesn't matter how strong you are. It doesn't matter if you can lift weight. What matters is...
if you have a weapon.
What matters is tactics and execution. You have to know how to respond.
If you don't attack them or annoy them, you're fine.
Not really. These types of attackers, they come in, they're going to chase you down and try to stab you in your face. So awareness, talking about it, right? Talking about it, being aware of it.
You know what I do in the morning? I lock the door. So, like, people, it's, like, hard for them to open it.
Locking the door is also a great point. So if there's an attacker outside of your room, heaven forbid, if you're, like, in your school and something's going on outside, you could always lock the door, if they even have locks. But you could certainly try to barricade the doors. At home, you don't have to worry about that because we lock the door before you go to sleep.
Sometimes this morning it's unlocked, so I lock it. This morning, I had to lock it.
One of the things you don't want to do is just curl up in a ball right on the floor or try to run next to the attacker. You always have to run away or hide somewhere where you can't be seen. But I know you have to be aware. That's the lesson. We need more awareness. We need to learn how to protect ourselves.
That's why. Can I see if nothing? I wanted to see if the door is locked.
Right now, the door's probably not locked. Daddy and Sharon are here. If you are here alone for any reason, you maybe want it locked, but you're never alone. You're 6 years old. You're with your parents and you have Hashem. But Hashem wants a shtadlut. You know what a shtadlut is? Doing your part. So yes, we have to believe that Hashem will protect us, but, you know,
Yeah, he will.
if we don't have weapons, if we don't learn self-protection, self-defense.
You also have to hide a weapon inside of you somewhere.
Yes, you have to conceal.
And then when you see a detector, you just take out your weapon and hurt them back.
Right, because it says in the Torah that you need to kill someone who is coming to kill you.
You have to hide a weapon inside of you somewhere.
You need to kill them first. That's the Torah right there.
And you have to hide a weapon.
You have to preserve your life. So if somebody wants to kill you, it's your obligation to kill them first.
Yeah, if I took your knife and I hid it in my pocket here, then nobody saw it, and then I saw a detector, I just took it out, opened it, and just hurt them. No, really.
Those are all great ideas, and when you're older, you'll be able to execute them. For now, because of your age, you'll have to allow the adults to do stuff like that.
My foot over here is like if I take it and I whack it on people, it hurts so badly.
For now, because of your age, your best bet is to hide or to run and hide, depending on the scenario.
Or take if you like have a strong toy like can hurt people like that are adults, you can just like whack them or hurt them with it, and then do it. My sword is very hard. If I take my sword and whack it at people that are attackers, it will hurt them very badly.
Definitely think you should take all those ideas and save them for as you grow older, they may become viable solutions.
I'm gonna save my sword. I'm not gonna.
Try to talk into the mic.
Okay.
You don't have to be that close, but if you want people to be able to hear you,
better.
You have to stay in one spot and just talk in like this.
Like this.
So that's the story of protection. It's a very, very important part. We have to know where we're living.
Next one is?
What's the next topic you're asking?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
But I have to ask questions.
Go for it. You're the interviewer now.
Why do ninjas have swords?
I don't know. Why?
And Why do they use swords? So it can
That's
be
an ancient form of
being safe.
self-protection. I mean, it's a force
There's
multiplier.
wait, Daddy. You know why there's superheroes in the world? Because so you can get saved and like army people and policemen.
That's why there's what?
Policemen and army people and superheroes.
To keep you safe?
Everybody's safe.
Yeah, that is supposedly the selling proposition.
Okay,
But do they always keep us safe?
Yeah.
Can we rely on them to keep us safe?
No.
Not always, correct. Because we can't rely on them to always keep us safe because sometimes they're not around.
Earth, please.
You want to talk about Earth?
Yeah. And why there's fire inside of the earth? I was always thinking the inside of the earth is another sun, because I have a book that's about the earth, and it shows one picture that there's fire inside, and it's a circle, like a sun.
Meaning fire in the Earth.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's like a circle.
Yeah, the core of the Earth is really, really hot.
Even the sun is even hotter.
That I don't know.
No, it's boiling hot. Like you're, oh yeah, I can jump in the sun. Oh no, I'm getting burned.
I'm not a science nerd, so I don't know if the sun is hotter than the core of the Earth, but they're certainly
Actually,
both
it
really
is.
hot.
Actually, the sun is, I think, but I was thinking so goodly that the sun is hotter. Because it's like bigger. It's almost like as big as the earth. But like, probably not, but do you know something bad? That Hashem made a miracle? Made the moon. Hashem was going to make the moon bigger than the sun, but the sun became bigger and shinier.
The sun became bigger?
Because the moon was complaining that he was going to be bigger, even bigger. But Hashem made a miracle out, like, the sun would be bigger. That happened. Daddy?
Yeah.
This could be a long, I guess.
This could be a long episode. Depends if we run out of things to talk about or if we continue talking. What else did you want to talk about?
Why do people use electric? And why is electric made?
You want to know why electric was made?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Electric was invented, actually.
Okay.
Right? It wasn't, well,
Who invented it?
electricity is energy.
So
We figured out how to take that energy
into
and put it into,
our body.
not our body, but into wires, and how to utilize it in a way that it is effective for our tools and for our things. We didn't really create the energy. We're just learning how to
Do it.
harness the energy.
Okay.
And we need it for lights and all kinds of things. I mean,
Like this electric that we're using right now.
yeah, we're using a ton of wires to record here. I mean, would you rather live in a little hut in the trees, in the woods, like we did for many, many years without anything, just fire? No nightlight, no oven, no clock, digital clock. So many things.
But they didn't have phones.
Exactly.
And they had to go to somebody's house and tell them what they wanted to do.
So many things use electricity.
It's important.
It's very important. And at this stage, it's
important than you think.
it's used for everything in our life.
But not like even though like inside of your brain, your body, like no, some things.
Yeah. A ton of things. It's used for a ton of things.
Like this and the sink and the fridge.
You don't need electricity to talk to Hashem and to tell him how much you love him. But you need electricity to jump in a car and drive somewhere.
Jump on top of the car, and while somebody's driving, you can jump on it. Get it, man? Because you used to jump into the car.
Yeah.
What?
If it's a convertible, you could jump into it.
Jump on top, you mean?
Yeah, jump in through the top.
Yeah, if you like have a window that can open from in the top, like my mommy's car used to have. Like, why you? That is the one that you made by yourself. Podcast.
What's that?
A podcast that you're still making part of it.
Oh, you're talking about the podcast, the episode that I'm editing on my computer. So I already recorded it, and then I have to edit it before it goes live.
And you're gonna have to imagine you connect like this one to that one, and then make one big one.
No, can't do that.
You probably could, but like, you can figure it out by yourself.
I mean, I could do that, but it's, different topics, different subjects.
You want something to be like one, but if this one is like a long, all about one thing, actually it's all about like a ton of things, but all one video. So.
All right, what else can we talk about, Matanelli?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
How about Hanukkah? What did you learn in school about Hanukkah?
Why you ask me that? Are you crazy?
Axe or ask?
Axe.
Axe or ask?
Axe.
No, the correct terminology is ask.
Okay.
Why did I ask you that? Because it's Hanukkah. It's actually, I think it's the last night of Hanukkah.
Yeah, it is.
Did we light 6 or 7 yesterday? We lit 7. So today's the last night.
No, I wanted to make like a Hanukkah for like 100 nights.
Why?
Because it'd be so much fun.
Presents and donuts?
Yeah.
Candies and fun?
Yeah, let's throw candy in the air.
Vacations and late nights?
Yeah, I don't have any school for you. Thousands of days.
You actually do have school on Hanukkah. And you've been going to school. What school do you go to?
Hebrew County Moon City. But next year I'm going to a different school.
Which school are you going to?
I don't know it. It's really Israeli.
It's tentative? You don't know yet?
Yeah.
So what did you learn in school this year about Hanukkah?
Nothing.
I'm sure you learned many things.
The Hanukkah party. I made a game so we can bring to the Hanukkah party.
You made games, okay.
So we can bring to the Hanukkah party in my school. Okay, bad boy.
What is Hanukkah?
Don't know. Like you light your head up.
Why?
Because.
Why do you light your head?
Because
What's so funny?
Because it can be the shamash.
Your head should be the shamash?
And then your hands should be the other ones. Like this can be your menorah. Look at this. This can be your menorah.
So, why do we light candles on Hanukkah?
Because we love to light our head up.
No, that's wrong. Are you paying attention in school?
Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
You're not? Do you know why we light candles on Hanukkah?
No. Oh, yeah. Because for the 8th day of the night, it's the 8th day of the night, it's the 8th day, the 8th day of the night.
What about the 8 days and nights?
The last did for 8 days and night had
What
the
did?
miracle of the lion.
Relax. Relax.
Drop for one night. There's a drop for one night, and it lasts for 8 days and nights.
So there was a miracle.
Yeah, I was able to last for 1 day and 1 night.
The miracle lasted for 1 day and 1 night?
No, for 8 days and nights.
All right, I see this is a bit much. 25 minutes is quite a long time to have a carrier conversation. Okay, is there anything else you want to talk about before we cut it?
Well, why do we have blood?
Why do we have blood where?
In our body.
You're asking me why we have blood in our body?
Yeah, can I tell you something cool? If an elephant jumps into a sea, it's their bath. Because he can jump into a sea and he float. I'm not joking.
You're saying elephants take baths in seas?
Yeah.
And lakes?
Yeah.
That may be true.
Because they can float in water. And Daddy, can you please tell me why? Why do we have blood?
Why we have blood in our body?
Yeah.
Sharon, why do we have blood in our body? Oxygen? It carries the oxygen all around us.
No, and your blood, people, in the bath, I noticed, I was looking at my foot on the side, over here, and I saw like a ton of pipes in my
veins?
Yeah, here.
You saw your veins, yeah.
Okay, we're done. Bye everybody.